This episode of State of the State Parks is sponsored by SmugMug.com. Do you need unlimited cloud storage? Well, they've got it. State of the State Parks listeners get 14 days free and 15% off a new account. Plans start as low as $3 a month for half a terabyte. Unlimited storage plan, that's right, unlimited, start as low as $25 a month. Go to our website, stateofthestateparks.com, and click the link. Okay, it's the afternoon. It's 2:15 p.m. We're getting onto the Highway 1. We're going to hike from one beach to another, one state beach to another. We're going to be going from the Moss Landing State Beach to the Zumudwowski State Beach. I think that's how you say it.
Zumudwowski.
I don't know. We probably sound pretty stupid right now.
Smudowski.
That's
is what Siri says.
That's how the internet tells us to say it.
It's about 75 degrees and it cleared up. The clouds have lifted a bit. The sun is out and it's gorgeous today.
Right now we're headed to Moss Landing State Beach. Boop, beep, boop, boop, beep, boop. West Atlantic Surf Plant. Wow. We're doing it. It's the State of the State Parks podcast with Chris and Moe. Hello and welcome back to the State of the State Parks. I'm Chris.
Hello, my little sparrows. Thank you for joining us here on Season 1, Episode 17. This will be the finale of Season 1, as this is our last stop on our... Go ahead, Chris, one last time.
June 2024 road trip. And what an epic trip it was. Moss Landing State Beach and a kayak trip on the Elkhorn Slough. Are you kidding me? What an amazing way to end our trip.
Moss Landing State Beach, located in Monterey County, California, is a gorgeous cloudy beach, perfectly windy for surfers and windsurfing. Horseback riding is also popular here.
This beach is nestled snug in the town of Moss Landing, with a deep cultural history dating back 4,000 years to the Ohlone people.
In 1886, the town of Moss Landing was built by Captain Charles Moss. He built this little wharf town to support the agricultural and whaling industries.
Moss Landing State Beach is also an ideal spot for bird watching, as this beach is part of the Pacific Flyway. So cool! We need to learn more about this.
This beach is also part of the Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary. So many animals to make your eyes pop out of your head. I'm talking sea otters, sea lions, and so many birds.
The second part of our day here, we took a self-guided kayak trip through the Elkhorn Slough National Estuarine Research Reserve. We'll deep dive into that a little later in this episode.
All right, catching up with us in our truck, fun signs everywhere, walking from Moss Landing State Beach to Zumudwowski State Beach. Spoiler, we never make it to Zumudwowski.
Sea otter crossing 15 miles an hour. You want to take a picture of that?
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, let me take a picture of that. Okay, that's fun. And maybe with the lupin in the picture too. Okay.
Find this picture and all our pics at thestateofthestateparks.com under the Galleries tab. Wow, it's beautiful. There's a little bit of a sand dune in between the parking lot and where the ocean is. So it'll be kind of a nice reveal. Okay.
Oh, I think this is coyote brush, right?
This? Oh. No.
Yeah, I think so.
You think this is coyote brush?
Yeah. Coyote brush.
Wow, she's good. She's good, guys.
I'm really trying to get good with the coyote stuff, guys.
I was a hater. I was a denier. She proved me wrong. California golden bush.
What the foof? New species, indicator species challenge. Oh.
She's native. Okay, we're starting the recording again. Taking off our socks and our Crocs. We're gonna walk up the hill.
A little bit.
We're gonna do our beach walk from Moss Landing Beach to Zumudwowski Beach. Zumudwowski. Hey, it's me, Zumudwowski. We haven't even made it onto the trip, and Moe is already tagging. She's found silver beachweed.
I saw this the other day, but I don't think we've seen this inflorescence.
You think we had this?
I think we just had it last.
Oh yeah, June. No, this is a year ago. There's another bird. What's that bird?
Buick's Wren.
Buick's Wren, man. The Buick's Wren has got all these different songs. Ooh, the sand's a little warm.
It is.
See how long we make it. Moss Landing State Beach. Keep off the dunes. The fragile balance between the sand and plants is easily destroyed by your foot traffic.
Very similar to Salinas River State Beach. We were there yesterday and we went up a trail across a dune to get to the beach.
Yeah. Just like that. Same sand. I mean, we're, ow, ooh, it's hot.
Yeah,
Ooh, hot.
it's hot.
Ooh, hot. Hey, we're gonna have to throw the Crocs back on. Ouch. Guys, ow. Even though it's nice and cold, it's like 60 degrees. The sand is toasty. All right, we're here. We made it to the top of this dune. You taking a picture? The Moss Landing State Beach Western Snowy Plover Protection Area.
Cool.
This area is the habitat for the threatened western snowy plover. All right, Mo, you ready? We started walking north up the beach where there was an abundant amount of crab and crustacean shells. No people, but lots of birds and shells.
Atlantic sand crab.
It's probably going to be a Pacific sand crab.
Probably. Boom. Taking the other hit.
Pacific
Got it.
sand crab, native. The Pacific sand crab or Pacific mole crab is a species of small sand-burrowing decapod crustacean found living in the sand along the temperate west coasts of America. Also found on the eastern coast in New Jersey, it's found on exposed sandy beaches in the Washes region of the intertidal zones. Tell you what, we've seen a lot of these bodies.
And now we know what they are.
Tasty
but
treats for birds.
Pretty cool. Yeah, I wonder if they are tasty treats for birds or they just get out here and dried out.
Pacific sand crab. Wow, there's a whole line of pelicans flying in.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pelicans. All in formation.
Whoa! That's a body we don't recognize.
I think that's also Dungeness.
Nope.
You think that's different?
Spiny mole crab.
Spiny mole crab?
That's a different body, bro. Whoa, look, somebody used to hold up crabs. Bodies here.
Oh, wow.
Look, let's take a little picture. It's kind of cute.
Get out of the shadow. Yeah, somebody has built a sandcastle here with some crab bodies and some seashells and a feather. This is excellent work. If you happen to be the person who made this in Moss Landing on, what are we, July 1st? July 2nd? July 2nd, 2024, Moss Landing. If you made this sandcastle, we want you to come forward and take ownership of this.
This is awesome.
Find this pic and some super secret content on our Blue Sky social account. Download the app and search for us. You know our name. All right, let's go. Marbled Godwit. It's saying those are on the sea gap.
We got sandpiper finale.
We got a full hit of Marbled Godwit.
Godwin.
Native. The marbled godwit is a large shorebird. On average, it is the largest of 4 species of godwit. The total length 16 to 20 inches, including a large bill of 3 to 5 inches. Okay, there's another bird over here that's not a marbled godwit.
Oh, I see it.
Not now. Ooh, and there's also a tiny little baby bird here. That's a baby
Snowy plover.
snowy plover. So we're on this snowy plover beach, and these snowy plovers are endangered, and we think we see a baby snowy plover who just...
Or a mom.
Or a mom. They just flew away. Okay.
So the babies look like straight up white roof balls.
Snowy plover.
Oh my god, you got
Boom.
it. You are so lucky.
Wow.
That is really cool.
All right, we're walking through, but we're making sure that we're paying attention to any snowy plover.
You're dropping a whole thing here about snowy plovers and what they eat and why they're so endangered and what's going on with them.
The snowy plover, aka Anarhynchus nivosus, is a tiny little endangered shorebird with less than 1,500 breeding pairs left in California. It's a dire situation out there for these little dudes. At about 6 to 7 inches tall, this little bird has some funny quirks. When catching flies, this little guy does his best impression of a whale hunting krill. He just runs through the clouds of flies with his mouth open wide, closing his mouth mid-cloud with a cluster of winged yum-yum. When predators are around their nest, they do like the killdeers, another ground nesting bird. They perform a display of, "I have a broken wing," and "Look at me, I'm dead and delicious. Don't look over there at the nest filled with my babies." This tricks predators into going after them instead of their nest. Very clever, guys. The real thing we can do is keep our trash and crumbs off the beaches. This will stop the corvids, aka the crows, the jays, and the ravens, from being enticed to fly over and to also eat eggs and baby birds. So again, let's keep it crumb clean. We talked about keeping it crumb clean back in episode 10, Portola Redwood State Park. Shout out to Becky. Buy her slug shirts in the gift shop. Now back to Moss Landing State Beach. So there's about a 15-foot piece of beach here that's allowed for us to walk on, and the rest of it's all protected for the snowy plover.
We're definitely getting socked in as we speak. Oh, you don't want to talk about the fact that you didn't know what socked in was? Or just full silence?
There was some silence there because this socking in that Mo is talking about is a phrase that is actually used in the airline industry, which is all about the fog. When the fog's coming in,
blowing into you can't see the windsock.
Exactly. You're getting socked in.
You shouldn't be flying.
I have never heard this phrase before, and there was some debate about whether she was pulling my chain or not. But she wasn't. She was serious.
We kept walking and quickly realized that the idea of walking to Zimudwowski State Beach was a little far-fetched if we were going to kayak the Elkhorn Slough that afternoon. So we turned around and said goodbye to our new friends, the little snowy plovers. This week's Pinnacle Pick is a pic of the snowy plovers we saw on the beach. Find our Pinnacle Picks at stateofthestateparks.com under the Pinnacle Picks tab.
Okay, so we made our way over to the Elkhorn Slough. Then we rented a 2-person kayak from Monterey Bay Kayaks. It was just $38 a person for a 4-hour rental. Check them out at MontereyBayKayaks.com. Okay, catching up with us in our 2-person kayak on the Elkhorn Slough. All right, turning the Merlin on. We're here, the Elkhorn Slough. We got a double kayak. We've heard some interesting birds.
There's one bird that we cannot identify, and we've only seen one individual, I believe.
Wow. So this Elkhorn Slough is supposed to have nationally protected sea otters, seals, sea lions maybe?
I don't know.
We got penguins? No, I'm just kidding.
I don't think so.
We're doing it.
We're doing it.
Oh, what's up, Cormorant?
What's up, Cormorant?
You chilling?
How you be?
What are you looking at?
You got any clams down there?
You got a cormorant friend? Let me take a little picture of him. Oh, he took a dive.
No way.
He's gone. Cormorant like no photos.
No photos, please.
No photos. I think we go faster in a 2-person. What do you think?
I think so too.
This is Mo and I's first 2-person kayak. Okay, maybe there's something over there. See everybody looking.
Yeah, what do we got? Ooh, I see something in the water floating, but it might be wood. Oh, it just went down. Came back up.
Oh, there's something right in front of you. Literally right in front of you is a black, probably about halfway between you and the ground. Look, to the left, seal. Wait for it. He's gonna pop out, pop out, pop out, pop out, pop out.
You are probably asking yourself, what is the story with this Elkhorn Slough that these two are kayaking on? Well, here we go. The Elkhorn Slough is one of the Golden State's largest coastal wetlands and is a critical habitat for a bevy of species. With a variety of habitats including tidal channels, mud flats, and marshes, many a migratory bird call this place a must-stop and a yum-yum hotspot on the way to and from home. The locally known Kalendaru, part of the Ohlone tribe, stewarded the shores of the slough for many years before the colonial contact. Today, the Elkhorn Slough is recognized as a vital ecological area and stewarded by many wonderful organizations like the Elkhorn Slough Foundation. They work to restore habitats and preserve biodiversity. Go to elkhornslough.org to donate. We had a lot of instructions from our kayak rental about proper behavior in the slough, and especially around the distance to keep from the protected otters, which was about 5 oar lengths. Okay, back to the kayak where we see a whole bunch of otters. We're going to edit them all together for maximum excitement.
Woo, woo. Look, right in front of you, right there. On his belly, it's an otter. He's on his back, he's chilling. Here, take this, look. Oh, he dove. He dove. That was an otter sighting, folks. That was cool. Oh my God, right next to us. Be cool. Just swim away from him. We didn't see him. We're sorry. We didn't see you. We're so sorry. That was so close.
Oh my God. That was so close.
We're not trying to swim towards you, bud.
We're just bad at paddling right now. We're starstruck.
Right in front of you, otter. 2 otters right in front of you. Chill.
Oh my God, there's one right here on our left.
Yeah, just be cool.
Oh my God, there's one right in front of us. He's looking right at us. See him?
Here. Oh, and there's another one. His buddy just showed up on his back. We're chilling. There's a buck. Oh, otter on your right. Wow, they just glide on the water like that.
Sorry, there was another otter right behind it, but splashing. Do you see it?
Oh, wow. Yeah, whole family. It takes it up to 7 or 8.
Insane.
We'd like to thank our friend Kai for this suggestion. Right in front of you, another otter. There's something right in front of us, though. You see it? I think it's more otters? There must be more otters.
More otters.
Jeez. This is crazy. We have seen, I would say, at least 6 otters already.
I would say more like 10.
Not too many birds, but a lot of otters, and we've seen some seals. Seals laying over there on the beach.
Otters are jumping. Look at them.
They're playing. Where's your phone? Should take some video of this. We heard a naturalist behind us say that if 2 otters are wrestling like that, they're most likely brother and sister or mother and child. Otters are apparently very solitary and don't like to hang out with other otters.
Oh my gosh, there's another otter just
There's
showed
a
up
third
over
one.
there. Yeah, there's like a whole group.
It's 3 of them. Must be a mom and 2 kids. Bye, guys. Thanks for the show. Moss Landing State Beach and the Elkhorn Slough. What a day! Probably should have split it into 2 days if you ask me, but what an experience.
Again, there's no camping here, but there's plenty of places to stay nearby.
This episode is going to wrap up season 1 of our show. But don't worry, my butterflies. We'll be back soon with some more state park excitement.
While we're on our break, we will be loading up our Patreon page with pics and videos from the Elkhorn Slough. We also have an adorable video of some baby seagulls that look just like the eggs they hatch out of.
Oh, right. I love that. We should also upload a video of us eating the Arbutus unato fruits.
Ooh, good idea.
Thank you.
Sign up for more super secret content on patreon.com/stateofthestateparks.
This show has been a real dream come true for us. Getting to experience these state parks firsthand and report back to you is quite a privilege, and we want you all to know that we don't take this for granted.
We truly appreciate all of you. See you next season when our journey starts at...
No, Mo. No spoilers. Thanks again, everyone. We love you. Go touch a tree.
Bye.
Scoop, go, go. West Atlantic Surf Plant. This episode of State of the State Parks is sponsored by audiobooks.com. State of the State Parks listeners get their first month free and not 1 but 3 free books. Thinking about making a switch? Go to audiobooks.com/SOSP and click to join.